Hey guys, I'm cooking with Jen.
So today we are going to be making sauteed pepper chicken. Yes, and we're going to serve it over rice along with a side of fresh steamed veggies. This is actually one of my daughter's favorite dishes that I make, and you'll see her chowing down at the end of the video. So what you're gonna need: 2 tablespoons of dried parsley flakes, 1 tablespoon of poultry seasoning, 1 tablespoon of paprika, a tablespoon and a half of sea salt, 1 tablespoon of red pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 2 chicken bouillon cubes, a head of garlic crushed, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 onion, 1 bell pepper, and our main ingredient, 4 leg quarter pieces of chicken. Okay, so what you're gonna do first is cut up all of your leg quarters into 2 in between the thigh and the leg, just like this. And once you've got your chicken rinsed and dried, you're gonna whip out those seasonings and get to doing. Now, you're only gonna season your chicken with half of the seasonings. The other half will be used later, and you'll see for what. So here I am just seasoning away, giving everything a good little sprinkle. Got the peppers going on, that fresh parsley for that nice garnish look. And there goes that poultry seasoning. Now let me tell you something about poultry seasoning and what makes it so great. There's 2 reasons actually. The first is that it gives you that natural chicken flavor but without any salt added. And the second being that it is vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian, obviously, if this video is about chicken. So now that our chicken is fully seasoned, go ahead and give it that good rub down all over, and then move on to cutting up your bell pepper and your onion. Now go ahead and grab a small pot and pour in 3 cups of water on high heat, and then drop in 2 chicken bouillon cubes, and we're gonna let that dissolve. And once your water becomes to a high boil, go ahead and reduce your heat to a simmer. And once completely dissolved, go ahead and turn off your heat and then set that pot aside. Okay, so now what you want to do is grab a skillet. And let me just say that if you don't have a great quality non-stick pan, then you should definitely invest in one, because those $30, $40 pots are definitely a no-no in cooking. I mean, you'd be amazed on how different it makes your cooking, because really it does. Okay, so anyways, you want to heat your pan to medium high because we're going to brown our chicken, not fry it, but brown it. Now this isn't your standard size pan, it's a lot bigger. So if all your chicken can't fit in at once, then just go ahead and brown half at a time. You're going to brown each side for 2 minutes. Now while that chicken is browning, you're going to grab a large pot and place onto medium heat and drizzle in about a tablespoon of EVOO. And once that pot is hot, go ahead and throw in those chopped up veggies as well as that crushed garlic and give it a quick little toss, and then turn your heat down to medium. And by this time your chicken should have a nice color to it, so we're going to remove them from the pan to that pot of veggies like this. Okay, once all your chicken has been removed, go ahead and grab that pot of chicken stock that we made earlier and pour all of that in, as well as that other half of seasonings that we were holding on to earlier. So now that we have our stock and our seasonings with our chicken, go ahead and give everything a good old toss together, and it should look something like this. And then you're gonna place your lid onto that pot and reduce your heat to medium low. And you're gonna set your timer for 1 hour and 10 minutes. About halfway through, maybe 30 minutes in, go ahead and open that pot back up and give it a little stir. And then place that lid back on. While that's cooking, I'm gonna start on my rice. And then 20 minutes later, bam! Alright, so remember that cornstarch I talked about earlier? Okay, you're gonna need 2 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of cold water. Give it a little stir. And the last 15 minutes of cooking our chicken, you're gonna open that lid and pour that cornstarch all up in there and give it a little stir up. And then you're gonna put that lid back on and reduce your heat to a simmer for the remaining cook time, like 10 to 12 minutes. Alright, time's up.
Bam!
Isn't she the cutest? But y'all cannot tell me this does not look bomb. Oh my goodness. Heaven!
If you try this recipe out, let me know in the comments below. Me tune in to Cooking with Jen. That was full.
You're full? Was it good? Yeah.
Now can you eat my orange?
Yeah, you can eat your orange.